Hey guys, my name is Haley and today I'm going to be filming the Not a Booktube Newbie Tag, which I have been tagged in twice and really need to do. I was tagged by Kate from Kate File and Tina from the Neverending Bookshelf, and I really like the questions in this, so let's get started. Question number 1 is, how old is your Booktube channel? And my Booktube channel is about 10 months old. I made it last April. And we are coming up on my 1-year Booktube anniversary, which is really exciting, but yeah. Question number 2 is, what are your favorite videos to make? And I actually had a hard time with this because I like making a lot of the regular Booktube videos, but I think I would have to go with, I really like wrap-ups for the fact that I can talk about the books that I've read and discuss them. I also really like Friday reads or currently reading videos, even though I don't do a ton of those, or I haven't in a while. And I love doing readathon TBRs, especially if there are challenges for that particular readathon, because I think it's just so exciting, and I'm very competitive when it comes to readathons because, I don't know, it's just fun. Number 3 is a piece of advice for a Booktube newbie, and I think the biggest advice that you can give is to not be afraid of talking about books that you didn't like and why you didn't like them, because if you don't talk about books that you don't like and only talk about ones that you love, the people that watch your channel don't really know what your tastes are in books and can't really trust your recommendations if they don't know what you don't like. Number 4 is, since joining Booktube, have you come across any unforeseen challenges? And for me, that is definitely filming with natural light and finding the right time to film during the day. There are times that I want to film at nighttime or when it's dark, and I can't because there is no light in this room except for coming from the window, which is right in front of me right now. So that's definitely really frustrating, and I didn't think about as much when I first started this channel, but it has become a little bit of an issue sometimes. Number 5 is your favorite book or series that you've read because of Booktube, and I have a couple of those. These are books that I'd never heard of before starting to watch Booktube videos. One of those is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I had no idea what that was until maybe a year ago when one of the Booktubers I watched for a really long time started raving about it. That was Ashley from Said the Story, who is normally a contemporary reader, so I was really surprised that she loved a high fantasy, an adult high fantasy, but then I started seeing all of the other booktubers that read a lot of fantasy raving about it, and I was like, okay, I need to pick that up, and I loved it. The second one would have to be Queen of the Tearling. I would have never found that book without Booktube, and it's become one of my favorite trilogies of all time, even though I haven't finished the trilogy yet. And then third would be Daughter of Smoke and Bone, which I had heard of a couple years ago because Kat from Catty-tastic used to rave about it all the time because it's one of her favorite series. And I actually got as a Christmas present a couple years ago but didn't read until this past year, and I'm so mad that I waited so long because I loved it. Number 6 is, what is your favorite aspect of Booktube? And that definitely has to be the community in of itself. Just the friendships and the discussions that get started in this community, and that everyone is so welcoming and everyone comments on everybody else's videos. I just love the sense of community in the whole Booktube world. Number 7 is, give a Booktube newbie a shout out, and I'm going to shout out Happily Ever Esh, I think is how you pronounce it. Her name is Mary. She's very, very new to Booktube. I think she started her channel maybe a little over a month ago, and I just found her today. I think through someone else's booktuber shoutouts video, but I really enjoy her channel. She's very eloquent in how she explains her reasoning behind liking or disliking books. She also reads a lot of audiobooks, which I find interesting because I feel not a ton of people read audio or listen to audiobooks, at least I don't. And when they do, I feel they don't really have in-depth conversations about them that often, when I do know that people listen to a lot of audiobooks, but I really like the way she discussed the audiobooks that she read in the month of January. And she only has maybe 30 subscribers, which I know has a lot to do with because she's very new, but I definitely wanted to give her a shout out, and you should definitely go check her out. I will link her channel down below. And the last question is, who do you tag? I know a lot of people have already done this, but I'm going to guess. I'm pretty sure Oshina hasn't done it, so I'm going to tag you. And I'm not sure if Jill has done this or not, but if you have, just ignore this, but if you have not, you've been tagged. And I don't think Meg from Meg's Talk Life has done this either, so I'm going to tag her as well. But that is all of the questions. If you have been tagged, I would love to see your videos, so let me know if you film one. And thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you guys next time.